since Nagi from Azure Latch got reworked, I'm going to be showing you guys some techs that can be used in game and in private servers to help you score some goals with him. This is a good dribbling tech I've learned. You're going to do one header into a sliding header, so the ball goes behind you. Once you do that, you're gonna want to do the ground control, so it picks it up. But after this, you want to back up a bit, and once the ball is about to land on the ground, you're gonna want to do the control variant. This is good since it helps you cover some distance, like from here from the goal. Here, hang on. You could also do that to add a little bit of extra distance, and it can get you really far. So you can do that. You're normally supposed to hit that, but I'm running on low frames right now. Actually, I'd recommend to do that extra header. But basically, now we're going to get to some of his ultimate stuff. So, some new thing I've learned is basically you want to full charge the ball, kick it all the way up, and start moving and do the ground control. And as you do the ground control, you want to spam 3 so it does the heavy air variant for his ultimate. So you want to do that and start spamming 3. Now, normally you'd score a goal with it, but I'll show you guys the distance comparison between the two. So basically, this is how much ground you would normally cover. So I'm looking directly up, so it's straight. It will cover about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tile lengths. About 8. Around 7 or 8. But now, this is it with the upgraded dash version. It is a little harder to aim because you have to position the ball and then the goalie might realize it, but it's highly effective on the AI. This is how much it'll go with the... And it covers around half of the map with the moving one. And for his 5-stage revolver volley, like his actual move, you have to just land 3 fake volleys near the goal. This is another good tech. This could have been used with the old Nagi though, but it still is kind of good. This is how it looks like with the new Nagi, but this is how I like to use it personally. You could use this for Nice to Meet You Japan and the air variant for heavy. I'll show both of those, what both of those look like. Basically, you're going to want to go into the air variant control and use which move you want to use. I haven't directly tested heavy yet though, but I'll try it. This is for the 5th move. That's good because it has a drop on the ball, so it will start to go down, and it'll start to go down, so the goalie will have to multitask seeing it go down and how fast it's going, because they recently updated it where that move that I just did happens a lot faster. It has more shot power, that's what I'm trying to say. I'll go see if you can do it with the heavy air variant. And if I can't, then I just won't show footage for it, and I'll just cut to the next tech or the outro. Okay. It did take me a while to get, but basically, here's what you'd want to do. Normally, if you do that, and if you spam click, which would be like a normal reaction to doing it, you don't want to spam click, because if you spam click, then you'll end up doing a volley. Sometimes it'll fail, sometimes it'll work, but you only want to click it once. So you do that, and you want to kick up. So it's sort of up in the air. Whoops. Boom. You want to spam 3, but not spam your mouse. Now, I would recommend just doing the 5th move, because it's way easier to aim and you don't have to multitask with everything. Like here, say it was in ult, normally I'd have to go through this and then kick it back up into the air. It's a more complex move, maybe it'll work better on player goalkeepers, but if you're new or casual, mostly just stick to the 5th, your 5th move whenever you're trying to do something like that. Some of you may know also that Nagi has a auto goal. You stand from what I used to do for it is that you would have to do that. Now, you can still do that, but I found out better ways for you to land that move. And also they made it a lot easier, like you could just do a rainbow flick into a jump, and they made it so much easier to land it. Like, I'll show you how ridiculously easy this is. Yeah, but it is ridiculously easy to land. But I'll show you some more flashy, cool-looking ones to do. This is one I like, basically. Well, this is the only one I know. This is the only flashy, cool one I know that you're able to do as a beginner. Now, the reason this one's more effective is because, say you're going up against a player goalkeeper, they could just slide tackle you from right here. But when you're out here, you need more room. So you want to get up in line so you're on the right side of the box, and you're going to want to full force kick it all the way up. So it's going right above that side, and as soon as you kick it, you want to go straight and then use control. and this looks and feels a lot smoother and cooler to do than just kicking it up. Like this right here, I'll show you. Player goalkeeper is going to come out, he's going to try to slide tackle me. I can just do this. I could just do this. Yeah, those are, I think, all of them. Me personally, my favorites are my top 3 that I showed is the rush down. These are what I call them. This is the first one. Rush down air heavy. Basically, it's where you kick it up, run a little bit, ground, and then you spam 3. Now, what's cool about that is because it also has a lot of versatility that can be translated into a base thing also, like I'll show you. Because say you're doing this normally, you could just do this, slide tackle, and into heavy. So there's a lot of versatility with it. Yeah, I call it rush down air heavy. These are most likely going to be pretty corny, but the next one is, I'm just going to name it air turn. Just not air turn. Shoot, I got to think of a cooler name. This is the one where you do control and then you spam 5. Oh, aerial jumping turn. That sounds cool. Okay, aerial jumping turn and rebound something. Rebound control. Like that. Yeah. Yeah. These just kind of work for me. I'm kind of an intermediate player. I'm not too good at the game, but I like to think that I'm kind of good at the game. Because I think I am. I can beat a decent amount of some people that I'm going up against. The one that I think is going to be difficult for new players is the rush down air heavy, because it's got a lot of multitasking and timing, and you got to know some of the game's mechanics. But yeah, that's it, and I'll see you guys on the next one.